Day 2 of the Denver Broncos training camp practice is officially in the books. With that being said, we have more news, notes, highlights, observations from another day here at practice. We're going to break down some of the guys who are starting to stand out, but I do want to let you know that first padded practice will be, I believe, on Monday, according to Sean Payton. So we'll be able to understand and see a lot more when that does happen. Now, before we jump into today's video and break down today's practice, make sure you guys do me a favor and go follow all of the Denver Broncos media members on X, guys. They do such a good job. They work each and every single day to get these highlights out for us and kind of tell us about practice. Without them, these videos are not possible. So go follow them on X. It is free, doesn't cost anything to go follow them, and you'll be updated before me, for the majority of practices as well. With that being said, let's kind of dive into the video and talk a little bit about today's practice. So obviously, first thing to note, Monday will be the first padded practice. Those are when guys, will really start to break out and showcase what they can do in team 7-on-7s and 11-on-11. So look forward for that. But Bo Nix took the majority of first team reps today at quarterback. Yesterday we saw it split just a little bit between him and Jarrett Stidham. Got to see a little bit of Zach Wilson as well. But the biggest question is, who is going to be the day one starting quarterback? Will it be Bo Nix, or will they want to, ease him into things and have Jarrett Stidham take the first few games? So comment down below your prediction. Do you think they throw Bo Nix into the fire right away? Yes or no? Now, Nick Bonito was out of today's practice, worked on the sideline for the majority of it. They hope to get him back sooner rather than later. Also got another injury update on Blake Watson. He should be back soon. The team is really excited to have him back and, looking forward to what he can do on the field again this summer. And then you have Caden Stearns, who probably will not be back for a while, according to head coach Sean Payton. Obviously, they are in a position where he's on the PUP list, as well as Delarian Turner-Yell. He is on the PUP list as well, kind of leaving that safety position, the second team safety, up for grabs right now. You have PJ Locke, you have Brandon Jones coming over from Miami. Then you have JL Skinner, Devon Key, Omar Brown, right? Who is going to be the backup safeties for this team if Caden Stearns and Turner-Yell aren't available come regular season? That is another big question that this team is going to need to answer. Now, the pecking order today was actually Bo Nix, Zach Wilson, and Jarrett Stidham at quarterback. Nix actually had a couple of really big plays, found Tim Patrick for a nice gain down the sideline, had pressure, got outside, extended the play with his legs, and, avoided the sack. So that was good to see from Bo Nix. We also got to see the rookie running back Audric had a couple of really nice runs, really got good acceleration. You can tell this dude's an athlete, right? Has really good, running back vision, knowing when or when not to pick a hole. So I really do like Audric. Will he be a starter? I don't know, right? Throughout the offseason, a lot of people were claiming that Javonte Williams is going to get cut. Yeah, no, that is not happening. Once again, the dude looks quick. He looks explosive. He looks hungry. He looks like the team's starting running back. So that is another big takeaway. Now, before we get any further into this video, guys, make sure you do me a big favor. Hit the like button so, one, we can get the video out to more Broncos fans around the world, but two, more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free, doesn't cost anything to join the family, and we will be covering the Broncos throughout the entirety of the offseason. What that includes is the rest of training camp, preseason, regular season, everything you could think of. We've got you guys covered, so join the family if you haven't already done so. Give me a comment down below. Who do you think is going to break out for the Broncos this season? Now, DJ Jones, another guy coming in here, making some big plays in the running game. He is a guy who can really plug up that middle, and that's probably what he's going to do a lot of this year, man. He's a big nose tackle, made some big-time plays in the running game, and want to see him continue to bring that type of energy throughout practice, especially on Monday when the pads do finally come on. We also had another couple of good plays by Darrell Nuchami. Now, again, I don't know if I said that right, but he came off the edge, got a couple of really big pressures on the quarterback, and again, need to continue to see the effort, need to see the play style, need to see these guys really take off going forward. We'll see how these guys continue to build chemistry with one another on the defensive line. When you look at it, it looks like Zach Allen, Baron Browning, John Franklin Myers, DJ Jones, and Jonathan Cooper will probably be your starting 5 on the, on the line, or starting 4, whatever you want to call it, with your 3 defensive linemen, your 2 edge rushers with Baron Browning and Jonathan Cooper. But then you have some really good depth, right? Nick Bonito, Jonah Ellis. You also have Ronnie Perkins, and now Daro Nachami is really starting to break out as well. So again, another couple of names to look out for. We had JL Skinner with a nice pass breakup in coverage versus Greg Dulcich, who looked good in practice yesterday. JL Skinner, we mentioned him a little bit earlier, with both safeties, kind of on the PUP right now. Which one of those guys are going to step up today? It was JL Skinner, and maybe he has the momentum to kind of take that backup safety job as of right now. And then the DB room, yesterday we heard a lot of news about, obviously Pastor Kane, but more importantly, a guy like Damari Mathis getting some really good day 1 starts out of him. Also seeing something from Levi Wallace, the former Pittsburgh Steelers cornerback. He's getting some day 1 snaps as a starter. He got some PBUs during practice today as well. So overall, not too much to talk about, just because they're install, right? They're installing the playbook. They're really just trying to get these quarterbacks up to par, making sure they're all building chemistry with one another, and building that momentum and understanding where and when they need to be somewhere, right? So I think it's going to start off very slow, but there's still a lot of time, a lot of practicing, a lot of training camp left to happen. Now, on my Twitch, we will be live streaming some of their games. If you want to watch those with me and kind of react to them with me, go ahead and follow my Twitch. It is Matty Dubs with 3 S's, or you can find the link in the description below. But overall, good practice, right? Want to see these guys continue to stay healthy, get better. Marvin Mims, Josh Reynolds, Cortland Sutton, really big wide receiver room. You got Tim Patrick, Troy Franklin, who's really building that connection with Bo Nix even more than he was before. I mean, they play the same college together, so kind of expect these guys to be really good together already, but they're continuing to grow as a duo, so that's fun. Lucas Kroll looks like he could be a day 1 starter at the tight end position, both making some big-time plays in the passing game with some, plays after the catch. And Audric looks like a beast, man. Him and Javonte probably going to be the 1 and 2 backs for this football team. Now, with that being said, guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. We will be covering the Broncos, throughout the entirety of the offseason. So again, if you guys want more of these videos, comment down below part 2. Comment down below who you think could potentially break out for the Broncos this season. And yeah, it's free. Join the family. And if you guys in 2-3 weeks from now are done with the videos and don't want any more, you can simply just unsubscribe, man. We are 2 days into practice and things are going really well. With that being said, I'll see you in the next Broncos update. Peace.